right now we have Laura Hediger on the scene of the Family Dollar store on New Halls Ferry south of 270 that we understand is on fire. Laura, can you hear us? Can you tell us what you're seeing and who you, oh my goodness, wow.
Yeah, Claire and Andre, I can hear you guys. Yeah, check it out. This fire is still going, and what you will not see out here are any firefighters. We have not seen any firefighters in the area. It took us quite a while to make our way out here. This used to be a Family Dollar. You see a couple of carts right here. You just see it's still smoldering, and then there's still flames shooting up on this side. We've been out here about 5-10 minutes or so now. We still hear pops inside there, but typically when we get to a scene, you will see that there's the white from the firefighters out here. There have not been any. I did just wrap up a news conference with the Unified Command, and they tell me that still there's so much going on. Firefighters are not able to make their way out there. But as we go to the next business over, I want you to check this out. This is the O'Reilly Auto Parts. This is another store that had been looted. You see that the windows are broken out. You see a couple of things from inside, now outside. You see all sorts of the car things in there. The lights are on. We have not seen any of the owners. Busted glass everywhere. The only good thing, I guess, for this store is it was not set on fire. Some of these things will be able to be salvaged. We believe we are in unincorporated North St. Louis County right now. It took us quite a while to get out here because there's still so many roads blocked off. But you can see a very fluid situation still out here.
Laura, if you're able to, we mentioned, and you did as well, unincorporated North St. Louis County, New Halls Ferry, just south of 270.
Sorry, Claire, one more time.
All right, Laura, you think you're okay? Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
One more time.
You mentioned you were in unincorporated North St. Louis County. You're in the area of New Halls Ferry, just south of 270. Can you give us an idea where that is in regards to where we've been seeing a lot of it going on in West Florissant and Ferguson?
We just passed West Florissant. We tried getting on West Florissant Avenue. Guys, we'll come back to you later, okay?
All right, Laura, we're going to check back in with you in just a bit. As we cannot emphasize enough, safety is the #1 priority for our crews in the fields, our reporters, our photographers, anyone who is in the field. Safety, the #1 priority.
Oh, thank you for joining us. The Justice Center in Clayton might as well have been the center of the universe for a brief time last night as the world really watched the St. Louis County prosecutor Bob McCullough announce the decision of the grand jury in the Michael Brown Darren Wilson case. Laura Hediger is outside that very center right now. She joins us live. Laura, what's the atmosphere like in Clayton this morning?
Well, Matt, it is sure different than what you just described, where it might have been the center of the universe last night. It is desolate right now. In fact, hardly anyone is out here. We're the only media that really remains. That is because there were peaceful protests this morning, and then they all pretty much left. Things have been very quiet. The Justice Center is shut down today. The only movement really happening in there is as they discharge the at least 61 people who were arrested last night. Everything, though, very quiet. The police officers out here are very quiet, very serious today. Not your typical Tuesday in Clayton. We'll send it back to you guys.
And very different for you because you were in a much different atmosphere overnight when you were reporting. Tell us about that.
I sure was. Nick Zervos, the photojournalist that I am with, we got on the road right around 12:30 this morning. First went to the Unified Command news conference around 1:30, and then we went out on the streets of Ferguson, and our first live shot, I think it was around 2:30 this morning, was at a Family Dollar that was still burning, and firefighters could not make it there yet. It was not safe for them. So during our live shot, we were showing the fire. Then we were walking over showing where an O'Reilly's auto store had been looted. And during the middle of that live shot, a car pulled up to us. And I'm guessing that you're about to see the video here. A car pulled up to us on my right side, and a gentleman got out, a gentleman who was rather angry. I would use the word belligerent. Dropping a lot of cuss words, and got way too close for comfort for us. We understand that people are very upset, very emotional, but It was just an uncomfortable situation for us. I made the call to tell Claire and Andre, hey, we're going to go for a second. We will be back. Nick and I are totally fine. Nothing happened. But in these type of situations where emotions are so high and it is so dark outside and there are no emergency responders around, we have to make sure that we are safe. But for any of you who are watching, I know it scared some people. We are okay. We evaluated the situation. When it was safe again, we went back to reporting from all the different locations.
Laura, thank you for all you've been doing, and safety first, obviously, but this is the journalist's jobs to keep the public informed, and we really appreciate it. And